I'm not even too enthused to even talk about this foolishness, but we gonna do it most definitely.
What's poppin'? You know how we moving, man. Titans Colosseum in the building. Yeah, my two co-hosts, they don't need no introduction. Firestone, Marako, and yours truly. Let's get it. Okay, now tighten up, it's a Coliseum. Fake people, you'll never see them. Everybody authentic, dog, you can join to it, just take a DM. Everybody in the city rocking, it don't take much to be loved. I scared the doctor on my last visit with that two-tone in my blood. We don't play around, we just hold it down. They scared to play us on our side of town. Say we going through a rebuild, but are we really going through it, man? Stacking up on our receiving core, I don't see a ball going through their hands. Creeping up on our division rivals, they gon' really think that we the boogeyman. F the Ravens and the Texans, Jaguars and the Coast too. Real talk, if anybody not rocking that two-tone blue, you can catch us on the podcast. We gon' keep it real, we gon' speak fast. Always live on game day, we like Mike Keith when he yells sack. Titans Colosseum, we be chillin' in the front row. It don't take much for you to go and see him. Titans Colosseum, everybody authentic, dog. You can join to it, just take a deal.
You know what time it is. It's the Titans Colosseum Podcast. Tighten the f*** up. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, man. We got some foolishness to talk about, man. Welcome to the Titans Colosseum Podcast. You know who I am. You know who I'm in the building with. I don't even got to ask y'all how y'all feeling because I know y'all feeling like me. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all say y'all piece before we get this shit started, man.
Yeah, I think we need a moment of silence for the dead Titans. But when I tell you I was at that game, man, I left in the third quarter, bro, and there was nothing but Packer fans that took over our stadium, bro, and they was yelling, "Go Pack, go!" louder than anybody, louder than us. It was louder than us, bro. And if Packers make a play, I'm talking about the whole stadium going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then we make a play, just yay. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it was so
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
sad, bro. It was sad, bro.
It reminded me of like what the 2016 Titans, where everything felt like a home game. And bro, I felt bad for the legend of the game, who was Derek Morgan, because like what he came out there and he, like they said in the fourth quarter, you know what they do, like, you know, tighten up on three, and he counted that down, and like the whole crowd went "Go Pack, go!" That's just atrocious, bro. That's stuff we cannot have happen. But on the same note, like the team has to put something respectful on the field. If you expect fans to stay in the stands, especially in this heat that is going on, you can't come out here constantly putting out this piss poor performance after y'all's been campaigning all offseason. Come out to Nissan Stadium. Let's make this the loudest play. Man, fuck that bullshit. Get a win. Get a fucking win right now. Ain't nobody sitting their ass in the hot ass sun for this shit.
Man, we got a great man in the building with us tonight, man. He didn't have to be here, but dang it, he here to talk about the foolishness with us. Man, y'all already know who he is, but hey, we got to give him a proper greeting, man. Y'all make sure y'all go hit my guy Sean up on Twitter. You can also check his website out, SeanSports.com. Hey, Sean, what's happening with you?
Not too great. Not too great.
Circumstances, man. We really do.
These Titans are struggling. They're really struggling.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it, man.
I was about to say you definitely putting it nicely, bro.
Yeah, that was a sad performance, bro. Like as soon as the game started, I mean, Malik looked like freaking Michael Vick out there, bro.
Bro, and I know, but while we can go, Carries, we'll get this out the way. I know I'm supposed to be in a suit right now, damn it. I know everybody. I know Tennessee got beat OU. I know shipping had some delays. It'll be here. I'll be in it on Friday, and y'all can see that shit, bro. I was a 0-2 weekend for me. I was looking for the Titans to give me some lift. None.
Hey man, that man Tennessee was whooping ass so bad. That man Firestone hit me up in the third quarter talking about, yeah, man, the suit ain't gonna be here tomorrow Tuesday.
Bro, we had players keep going out and shit. I was just like, man, this ain't gonna happen. Like, we're putting on a fight. We're trying, and I'm sitting here rooting the whole time. Like, we sitting there on the last, like, come on, we can do this. We can still do this. OU does it.
My other Oklahoma friend, he was like, man, it just ain't our year, bro.
It really
it was just y'all offense, man. They couldn't do nothing.
The transfer portal killed us, bro. We lost in the draft. We lost 3 offensive linemen to the draft. We lost 2 QBs to the portal. It's just we got to get these things situated back up because we wasn't expecting all that loss, and it happens. That's what college football is now. So you got to bounce back, but that's where we're at right now. And I got to watch basically my Tennessee Titans 2 times this week because watching the Sooners felt like watching the damn Tennessee Titans, bro. It was fucking
Oklahoma Titans, man. That's what that was.
Well, Firestone, as the bro, I'll say that I'm glad that you don't have to sit through this whole show tonight with a baby outfit on.
That I could just see the memes going around now. It would have been worse than Will Levis shit. Me sitting here crying like a baby dressed as a fucking baby over this shit.
Man, but yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to it, man. This show is being brought to you by Music City Autoplex. Make sure you hit up my guy Wilson. He gonna take great care of you. Unlike the Tennessee Titans, I'm sorry I had to say that, but it is what it is.
Unlike the Titans, you can go to Music City Autoplex and actually buy with some confidence.
Exactly. So if you can't make it down to the lot, you can go on the website, musiccityAutoplex.com. Give them a call at 844-543-01. Oh, God dang, this is so pitiful, man. I hate this. Man, look, I hate to talk about this shit, man. Let me give people the shout out, man. Shout out to Jill watching tonight. We got Top Tier in the house. We got Julie in the building. Pinball, what's happening? Angelica, what's happening? Chief, what's good, my boy? Mama E, what's good? Cole Red, what's happening with you? William, what's good? Falcon Chrome C, what's happening with you? Titan Overdrive, what's good? Day One Corey D, what's happening with you, my boy? Nancy, how you doing tonight? CJ, what's happening? We got Ronnie in the house. Ronnie, what's good, bro? We got Q in the building. How about them balls? Hey, they handle their business. Y'all gonna get house on in that baby outfit Friday. Nathan, what's happening with you? D Major, hey, what's happening with you, my boy? Antonio Strong, what's happening with you? Well, I'm finna say something else, but no, I ain't trying to get it demonetized. Nothing bad, but goddamn Firestone, you already know goddamn what that Strong is. But yeah. Hey, shout out to Michael watching tonight. Shout out to Michael SNY in the house. Rashad, what's happening with you? Lewis, what's happening with you? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, 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 all that good shit. Let's talk about this foolishness because yesterday was another episode of foolishness. We might as well not even call it Titans football anymore. We might as well just call it foolishness. I mean, things look to be on, I'm not going to say it looked to be on the up and up from the jump because hell, the defense allowed Malik Willis to walk straight downfield on the very first possession. I'm talking about he throwing straight down. So I'm talking about we ain't never seen Malik do what he did yesterday. But the Titans answer back. Put Selma on the board real quick. I said, okay, we in there. We cool. Defense, you know what I'm saying? They go get a stop, take the field again. Foolishness breaks out. And Firestone, I'm going to go ahead, start it off with you. Pick up on the foolishness.
Bruh, and I'm a double too. With everybody was attacking me Sunday because of my prediction. All the Titans fans came from my head because I picked the Green Bay, and I was like, just watch. It's just been these situations and these scenarios. The foolishness is just crazy with this team right now. It's incompetent. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse with each week. And what is starting to concern me even more so is that how the fuck is Brian Callahan sounding like year 5 Mike Vrabel right now? How the fuck is he sounding like year 5 Mike Vrabel? It sounds like Marako, like you said a couple weeks ago. It sounds like coaches got to coach better, players got to play better. But what's also the scary part is like he keeps coming up here to the podium. He's like, yeah, we're not good enough. I got to do better. They got to do better. We got to figure this out. Something needs to change, no matter what that is or what that looks like. We need to figure it out. And he never comes to the podium with a plan. Like, I don't know if maybe you're saying another plan in the locker room, but it doesn't seem like Callahan actually knows what has to be done to fix this problem. And I'm not saying he's a bad coach or he needs to be fired or any of that, but in this situation, it kind of feels like when you see everything falling apart and you see that one guy, you're looking at leadership, like, what should we do? And he just like freezes and like, I don't know. That's what Callahan kind of seems like right now. It's like everything's falling apart. Bro, this game, we couldn't pass, we couldn't run, we couldn't block, we couldn't tackle, we couldn't blitz, we couldn't get to the QB, we couldn't pass protect, we couldn't run block, we couldn't punt return, we couldn't do nothing. And as I started looking back on it, have we had one explosive play all year, whether it's offense, defense, or special teams, like one explosive play at all? There's nothing this year that has been anything that looks like a competent team on this field. And it don't look like Callahan has got it to where the guys are starting to believe in and fix these things. The O-line was so atrocious. I started wondering, like, do you think they're just pissed off at Will and they're like, I'm tired of these turnovers, so let's fuck it. We'll just let them slide by and let them hit them a few times. Like, we're sick of this shit. Like, he's getting on our ass, benching NPF after 3 mistakes. This motherfucker fumbles every damn week and has 7 turnovers in 3 weeks, but he still gets to start. It's like when you're a kid and mama goes and gets your sister and your sister did something wrong. She don't get punished, but you get punished. It's like sister goes out and sneak out, but I knew about it. Sister nothing happens to sister, but I get grounded. That's how it's starting to feel like with these other players. They're getting punished, but nothing's happening to Will.
Yeah, I'm at this point, man, where I think the defense giving up, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, I know they got dotted up by I know they got dotted up in the beginning of the game, but they started to clamp down, man, and then when it's like, just think about it, man. You on defense, man. You finally starting to stop this team. You starting to figure it out. Then Levis and their O-line come out and do some absolute ridiculous stuff, bro. And you got to go right back out there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It sooner or later, bro, it's gonna kill your confidence, bro. It just seems like, man. And then I was at that game, man. And when he threw that pick 6, bro, when I tell you that stadium for the Packer fans, it was loud. But for us, it killed all the momentum, bro. It was like, yeah, bro, we're not gonna win this game. You know what I'm saying? I was over there telling the Packer fan, I said, bro, we should have kept Malik. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this quarterback is not it, man. We picked the wrong guy. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm at the point, man, we need to just go ahead and just finish it off for the whole season, because just go ahead and let him. He has to prove that he's not the guy. I mean, so far, I think that's what he's done. But in the end, he has to prove it throughout the whole entire season that he's not going to just get better and turn into a franchise quarterback at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? They did the same thing with Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen looked terrible when he first got out there, but as he kept on going out there, taking them blows, making mistakes left and right, he became an elite quarterback. I mean, he's dicing up the Jaguars as we speak. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we have to throw him out there. Right now, this is just Levis or bust season, bro. And if he comes, I mean, we go out and we go 0-10 or something like that, man. We know we're going to get the number 1 pick. We just go get another quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Get another quarterback and we try it over again.
Look,
Go ahead, Firestone.
You can throw it to Sean. And I remember too, last week I said I was concerned because week 1 we had a good half of Will Levis. Then we had a good quarter, and I was like, what, are we going to get just one good drive now? And that's fucking exactly what happened, bro. When he threw that pick six, I was screaming at my TV. I promise my neighbors heard me. I was like, you motherfucker. Go ahead, Sean. My bad.
Very good. I mean, it's been the same every week. The offense, they start out good with the scripted drives. And then once they start going unscripted, once the defense makes adjustments, the offense falls apart, and that falls on coaching too. I know Levis has been bad. 8 turnovers in 3 games is unacceptable, but I haven't seen Callahan or offensive coordinator Nick Holes make any adjustments. they're not making adjustments, and these coaches, these defensive coaches, are just killing them for it. So I don't know what this Titans season is going to be at this point. I haven't lost all hope yet. Now, if we lose on Monday Night Football against the Dolphins' third-string quarterback who was looking for a job on LinkedIn 2 weeks ago, if we lose to them, then yeah, I have no hope for the season. But I mean, we'll see. This is tough. It's very tough.
Bro, what's crazy too is that you realize Malik Willis has as many wins as a starter as Will Levis does now. Will Levis has 3 passing touchdowns? He has 2 pick six. There for a while in this game before he threw that other touchdown to D-Hop. It's like, bro, you have as many touching pass downs to the offense as you do to the defense. This is not a statistics we're going to be able to survive this year.
Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and get to some comments, man. I want to start with Ronnie's comment first. Oh, man, don't get me started with that pick six. That was awful, man. Look, like RJ said, man, it was deflating. But at the same time, I was here at the house watching it. And as soon as he threw it, man, I just bust out laughing. I mean, at that point, I was numb to everything. But
hey, you heard what Callahan said about that too. He was like, when that pick six happened, it felt like it was 25-7 after that. Like he even felt like everybody felt that. And that's what's so problem. Like everybody's like, well, it's just one pick six. If you take that away, it plays good. You don't realize like momentum is a real thing in football, and that shifted everything from the game. And you can kind of see the players give up, and it looked like a lot of defensive players started making business decisions.
I'm gonna be real. But if outside of the first at pick six, man, I don't think Levis just had that terrible of a game. If that makes sense, because if you go look at his numbers, I mean, he was 26 for like 34, 260, and 2 picks and 2 touchdowns. Hey, I mean, it's just he got to eliminate these bonehead turnovers. That's if he can just eliminate that, he's an okay quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It's just these turnovers are making him look so bad. And it's like, you know,
3 this week. My bad. 3 this week.
I mean, the fumble MPF is one of the worst football players. He's one of the worst football players I've ever seen. He's terrible. And that fumble I don't think was Levis's fault. And then the interception, it was the end of the game. We weren't going to win anyways. He was just trying to make something happen. I don't really blame that on him. The pick six is going to cloud this game for Will Levis for the rest of his life. No one will care what happened, what he did for the rest of that game because of that pick six. It changed the entire momentum of the game. And, I mean, there was no coming back after that.
And like, right. And that MPF sack, like that was atrocious. MPF let him go through there, but it's still like, Will, you got to hold on to the ball. Like, I don't fault you at all. Like that sack's coming. That shit's going to hurt. It's not fun. Fucking MPF, do your damn job. But also like, you got to just hold on to the ball there. You just have to hold on to the ball for me. Like that situation sucks, but it's constantly watching Will Levis make a bad play worse. And that was a bad play made worse. Just hold on to the ball. It's not an easy task, but it's what you got to do in those moments.
Yeah, so getting back to comments, Andre says, I'm a Vols fan, but live in Kentucky. I saw Levis both of his years in Kentucky. Absolutely did not want him. You're seeing the reason why. Was it that bad in Kentucky, RJ?
Yeah, he was bad.
Yeah,
he had one good season in 2021, and I mean, at least when he's played my Vols, bro, he's looked horrible. You know what I'm saying? He threw a pick six to Alontae Taylor that pretty much lost him that game. It was in that Kentucky had a chance to win in 2021, and he threw a pick six to Alontae Taylor that changed that whole entire game. Tennessee won, and we was only 7-6, and that was one of Kentucky's best teams ever. You know what I'm saying? They had like a 11-win season that year, and we only won 7 games. And we beat them. The next year, Kentucky came into Knoxville and they was ranked. We was ranked. We was undefeated at the time, and he threw 4 interceptions. I mean, he completely blew that game for Kentucky, man. I mean, it was horrible. That was probably one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a quarterback. And after that game, I said, I hope that dude's going number 1. I pray to God he go to the Indianapolis Colts because I know what he's gonna do. And that was my quote, and they still roast me about it today. You know, said that I wanted him to be a coach, man. And you know what I'm saying? And then we drafted him. So I had to stand on this stupid take for over 2 years now with this guy, man. So he was never the guy. Every time I watched him, he's always blown games like this, man. You know what I'm saying? So
we try to give him a fair chance. Like me and you was both on that. Like I knew that he was a project guy. You've seen his game. His game wasn't there because you still got to remember, like, yeah, he was at Penn State, but he was only brought in for running situations. He left Penn State for Kentucky because he wanted to learn how to be a passer. He wasn't a passer. He didn't know the mechanics, how to go through read the pocket. And you can still see that that's something that needs to be worked on because he didn't get to work on that in college because of the Penn State stuff, then how the transfers was working in that situation. And then the time he had in Kentucky was just 2 years to try to learn how to pass and come into the NFL. And you're starting to see all these mechanics break down on him. And it's like, it's so much to do with him. He's not a guy that is supposed to be starting in this situation. And that's why I didn't want him in the draft, because I didn't feel like, one, we've never developed the quarterback. And two, I don't feel like we've had the time. The organization keeps selling us on, we're trying to win now, and be a competent team. This is not a fucking competent team. We ain't went 0-3 in 15 years? Jeff Fisher and now Callie are the only two coach in Titans history to go 0-3. We've only had 6 coaches.
Mhm.
That's crazy, bro.
Skoronski doesn't look good either, man. He's been getting his butt whooped. He been getting his butt whooped. The right side doesn't look good.
Offensive line is just all over the place.
Latham looking good.
I'm gonna tell you what we got with the offensive line. My bad, Sean. I ain't mean cut you off.
You're good.
But I'm gonna tell you what we got with the offensive line. The offensive line is pretty much the Giants' offensive line of last year. You're only getting good production from the left side. J.C. Latham, he's progressing. The rest of these guys, I mean, outside of MPF, who just all out stinks, I mean, their performances are up and down. We saw Dylan Raiders do good week 1. Week 2, not so good. We watching Cushenberry get whooped, and we understand what's going on with Cush up over there. I mean, it's the right side. When the right side isn't handling business, it's going to put more pressure on the center. So, yes, we expect him to take his lumps in the process as well. But Peter Skoronski, not a good day yesterday. Hopefully, he bounces back. But, I mean, it's a mess all over the building. But I want to get to another comment from Antonio. He said, I can't complain about the defense. Look what the offense is doing. Not a thing. And I most definitely agree with that. I'm not going to sit up here and blame the defense, even though they had a bad game yesterday to their standards, because they really only gave up 24 points. I mean, hell, it could have been less than that or whatever. I've only watched the game once. But anyway, you can't expect the defense to come up out here and just shut the opposing team down week in and week out while the offense can't do a damn thing. I mean, they're going to get gassed. We said this last week. If the defense is out there too long, they're going to get gassed. And guess what? They stayed out on the field yesterday longer than the offense, and we saw what happened. Green Bay just continued pounding until shit started to happen.
Bro,
what y'all think about this comment? He said, let's go ahead and put Skoronski at left tackle and Latham at right tackle like in college.
No, just stick with what it is right now.
No.
I would rather put Dylan Raiders at right tackle.
I agree with that.
Bronskill in the line.
Yeah.
Who did they put in right tackle when they benched MPF?
Jalen Duncan.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. Like, bro, they sold us on this O-line, and they said like Bill Callahan's gonna come in here and he's gonna fix this line. He's the O-line guru. Brian Callahan come in here. He's a passing guy. He's the quarterback guru. Where the fuck is these gurus showing up at right now? I know it's gonna take some time, but bro, this O-line with better talent is looking worse than a Mike Vrabel O-line. And that we've said so many times on this podcast, it can't get worse than this Titans team we have now. And we keep seeing it gets worse. It can't get worse than Dennis Daly. Can it? Andre Dillard. It can't get worse than Andre Dillard. Now it's in PF. This O-line can't get worse than it did under Vrabel's last year. It is like, we gotta stop this. Things are getting worse, bro. It's like a damn movie. We say it can't, and it does. And MPF kind of reminded me of Andre Dillard this past couple weeks, where he's talking about, they told me I need to find that fight and that dog and get out there. And then if somebody at this level, if somebody has to tell you to fight and be a dog, especially in the trenches, you're not it. You're just not it. We're not at that level no more. You're signing up to be a fantasy football expert analyst, but yet we got to tell you to fight in the fucking trenches. This shit ain't adding up.
Yeah, Rand Carthon's definitely going to have to work some magic in his draft next year with finding probably like a mid-round right tackle or something. I don't want to go second round with the tackle, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a fourth round right tackle, man, that can play, man. Because right now, dude, this offensive line is just garbage, bro. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. That I think Skoronski can still improve. He still has a long way to go before he becomes a consistently good lineman. But right now, man, Latham, man, he look like he's gonna be a stud, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love what I've seen from Latham so far, man. And I knew when we drafted him he was gonna be a good player, and that's what Rand Carthon got. But like I said, man, I look like we're trending to be a top 5 pick. I think we should just really be looking at quarterbacks right now because we starting to realize Levis ain't the guy, man. We really need a guy that can handle pressure. You know what I'm saying? I really like Cam Ward, man. I pray that we're able to draft that dude because, man, that dude has been balling. He can handle pressure. He's had bad O-line, so he knows what it looks like to play behind a bad O-line. You know what I'm saying? He's done everything for what I've seen.
I want Shedeur.
Shedeur the same way. Shedeur most definitely can play a bad O-line.
Yeah, I want Shedeur. That's the guy I'm looking at is Shedeur. Carson Beck and Quinn Ewers, I mean, they're all right, but I just don't think that they move the needle as much to me. I think Shedeur has superstar potential, and he's played with the battle line. And yes, Travis Hunter is electric, one of the best players in college football, but I really think Shedeur could be something special with our guys too. We'll have Calvin Ridley next year. I think D-Hop, I don't think he's going to be here next year. I don't think Boyd will be here next year.
May not make it through the season.
Yeah.
we gotta get another receiver because Traylon Burks is done. He's done. He's not going to do anything for us. So receiver's going to be a need.
Shit, bro. Like, you got to come up with that ball, man. You can't.
I told y'all in the offseason we should have just traded him. I was like, trade him, bro.
Y'all told me he didn't have no trade value.
They don't. Look at him.
He ain't got no
That's
trade
why I
value.
said I wanted to go ahead and trade him.
Worse.
I wanted to trade him but people were definitely caught about Traylon Burks. We just didn't want to trade him. And I'm like, bro, he's not going to help. Like, what you mean? We could have traded him before now he got bad film out here this season, and we can't trade him at all. He's stuck with him. We might as well cut the dude.
All I'm saying though is if you're going to trade him right now, it's the perfect pivotal time. Like, look. I know
he got bad film out there, bro.
No. Wait, look, this is how you pivot. Hey, look, I know he got some bad film. He ain't done so good. But go look at Malik's film before he got the Green Bay. It was bad too. Look, he was out there. He was doing good. Bro, you sell him on it. It's the coaching. Y'all
Malik definitely had a good ass preseason, and we let that man.
Malik had a good preseason.
Malik took good time.
Bro, he balling.
There's nothing that Burks brings to the table for any NFL team but the Titans. So I just don't see anyone trading.
No, Trevor threw a pick. Oh yeah, the Bills is beating the brakes off of Jacksonville, bro.
They'll be on 3.
I'm glad we're doing this show, and I'm not watching that game, man. Cause
it's 2 games.
Jacksonville, we're gonna be picking right behind. Hell, honest God, true. Jacksonville might be picking right behind us at the rate we're going with all the problems we got.
Speaking of Jacksonville, you know who the other 2 QBs to ever start first 3 games with 7 turnovers? Do we know that?
You want to know?
It's Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson, bro. That's the company Will Levis is in right now.
Yeah.
That's not.
There were Jets fans telling me Will Levis is just a stronger Zach Wilson. That's what I've been told by Jets fans.
So, I was mad we drafted him, bro. Remember, I was torn, bro. I was so
all the negativity.
So let's talk about the future a little bit more or whatever, because I keep on hearing these people talk about Mason Rudolph. Well, let's just see what Mason Rudolph got. Let's see if the team can get a spark. We've talked about it on this show. To me, if you want to put Mason Rudolph out there thinking that you can save the season, then cool. But like RJ said, Mason Rudolph is not our future, and we are thinking about the future of this team. We've been through this before with Mariota Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill, he came here, held it down for us for a couple of seasons, but hey, look where we're at now. And our thing is, we don't want to go back through this shit no more. We want to get our guy and let's keep this thing rocking and rolling. RJ, your thoughts?
I don't want to see Mason Rudolph, bro. I don't want to win with Mason Rudolph, bro. I'm just gonna keep it because what does it benefit us? We win 6 games. We're not going to the playoffs. We're gonna be killing our own draft stock. Just go out here and just keep Levis. I know it's sad. It sucks to look at. I'm not sitting there telling you. That's why I said, man, don't try to go and be mediocre this year. Just suck. If we're gonna suck, just freaking suck. And you know what I'm saying? We suck right now. Just go through the whole season and just be bad. And we can get a quarterback that we all can believe in. We can have first dibs on the quarterback. And we get first dibs we get with a number 1 pick in the second round. So we can get another good guy, pretty much another first round pick, and we can build our team up. We're not gonna build our team up with the 8th overall pick. At least it's hard to build a team with the 8th overall pick. Like, no, but just go ahead. If we're gonna suck and win 2 games this year, let's just go ahead and do it. So
this is where I get so torn between the two, bro. Because like business wise, that makes all fucking sense. Like, yeah, absolutely. Fuck it. It's all over with. The ultimate goal is playoff and Super Bowl. It's not looking like we're having that chance at all with 0-3. Most likely going to go 0-4 the way it looks. So we're not going to playoffs. We're not going to Super Bowl. Then might as well try to put your team in the best position to be next year. But the fan in me is like, I want to root and win and talk shit to other fans on Sundays and all throughout the week. This losing bitter taste fucking sucks. And we've stomached a season like that before where we had like 1 or 2 wins. And now it definitely feels like we're about to be the Carolina Panthers last year, figuring out who we're finally going to get a win to and who's going to lose to us. And it sucks, but it makes so much sense to what y'all saying. Like, we got to go out there and get a top 5 type pick to actually make a change. But God, I just want to go out here and win. And I know Mason will put us in a situation to win. Go watch those last 3 games in Pittsburgh last year. Their playoff hopes was on the line. He went out there, won them those games and got them in the playoff. Like, he can play.
And
he's not our future QB, but he's probably our future backup QB. He's a guy that can come step in and still win you games if need to be.
All right, let me go ahead and get to this super chat, man. Shout out to Josh Miller, man. Y'all make sure y'all go watch Cast It to the King, man. Hey, Josh, keep on putting out that great content, my boy. In 2019, we had Tannehill waiting in the wing, who was really good in his own right. In 2009, we had VY waiting in the wing. Both exploded for us. I mean, VY, he came in as a rookie and he done his thing or whatnot, but we're not going to get into the whole VY situation.
He has a part 2 to that too.
Yeah, I see that. We seriously think Rudolph
no, not that. No, not no. It's no, we don't think, or I don't think, let me speak for me here. I don't think Mason Rudolph is going to come in and be like the VY or the Tannehill. He will be the guy that comes in and actually gets us some wins in the fucking column, though. He will be that for damn sure. He knows how to survive behind a bad offensive line as well. Just look at the Pittsburgh Steelers difference last year with Pickett, and then when Mason Rudolph came in, it was a completely different team. Mason Rudolph could win us games, but like you said, is that really going to benefit us if we miss the playoffs? It's really not. It's really going to hurt us. So
there's no hurt. Just go ahead and let Levis suck the whole season and just say, hey man, we ain't playing for nothing, bro. Just go out here and be you, bro. Just be you. Cause like right now, he don't know how he can't play with pressure. Like we put the pressure on him to win these games, and he went out there and folded in all 3 games. So no, I just say just let him go and finish the season. And if he doesn't develop into anything by the time the end of the season is, then we go get another quarterback. That's where I'm at. You know,
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna toss it over to Sean. And Sean, I'm gonna see if you agree with me or not. At some point though, if Levis keeps on going out there and making boneheaded mistakes or just not playing effectively, they're gonna have to put Mason Rudolph in there, because at some point you're gonna have to hold this guy accountable. And if Callahan doesn't hold him accountable, I mean, the rest of the team is going to be looking at the coach like he's silly. Do you agree with that, Sean?
I mean, if it gets horrible, if we're like 0-8, 0-9, that type of thing, and we're heading into that Week 10 game against, I think, the Patriots, then I could see that scenario. But I agree with RJ. I just see no point in putting Mason Rudolph out there. He's going to win us 6 or 7 games, and we're going to have the number 7 or 8 pick again. Like, there's just no point of that. That's how you become the Atlanta Falcons. They were 7-10, 6-11 every year, and then they got the number 8 pick every year, and they've been mediocre since they went to the Super Bowl in 2016. So there's really no point in putting Mason Rudolph out there. You put Levis out there. If he can't turn it around, so be it. If he can turn it around, which is a slim chance at this point, but if he does turn it around and show some things, then cool. But I don't see a point to put Mason Rudolph out there unless it gets if it gets historically bad, then yeah, you have no choice but to put Mason Rudolph out there. But if Levis is just
we need to win this game
just
because so we need to win this game against Miami. And I look at it like this just for the sake of the franchise and the fans, so we can calm down a little bit because goodness gracious, bro, if we go 0-4, bro, it's gonna be even more sad.
Buffalo just scored again.
Yeah, we got a super chat in the house from Cole Redman, man. Shout out to Cole Redman. Denora Wilson should have been our coach.
Bro, that's what I wanted to bring that up. I'm glad somebody said that because it kind of feels like we're in a situation like we were with Mike Vrabel and Matt LaFleur. It feels like that situation all over again where we got Brian and then we hear Denard start talking. It's like, damn, he's about to be a head coach. And that's how it was with LaFleur. Him and Vrabel was butting heads. And look at LaFleur. LaFleur can clearly develop players. All those people's like, we shouldn't have let Malik go, this and that. Malik wouldn't have done that shit here. That's shit. Yes, it's credit to Malik, but it's also credit to the Green Bay coaching staff over there. We had 3 years we couldn't do this. They did this within two weeks. 28 days he's been there, that he's done this in 2 games for them. So that's coaching. That's more on coaching. Like, we could have kept Malik, and Malik probably would have never done this because we wasn't developing him. Matt LaFleur was out there coaching well. So do you think we possibly might have been in this same dilemma where we might have made the wrong decision on the head coach again? Because LaFleur is still coaching and doing a damn good job out here coaching, and we're still trying to chase that.
See, this is my thing right here. We spent weeks here talking about the Titans needed to go in a different direction. They needed to get away from the defensive-minded head coach and go with an offensive-minded coach. And if we would have hired Denora Wilson, I mean, we would have been going right back down the same path that we've been going down for the last 20, 30, 40, 50, however long years or whatever. And I don't mind with the hiring of Callahan because we need an offensive-minded head coach in here with their own system that has the potential to develop a quarterback. Now, with that being said, even if Callahan doesn't work out, I don't think we should go back and hire a defensive-minded head coach just for the simple fact that we're going to be going back down the same road. I mean, we're going to get a guy. Hell, even if he brings in a good OC, that OC is going to be up out of here sooner than later. So really, that OC is going to be up out of there in a year. So I don't want to go back through that with the defensive-minded head coach.
Good point.
But yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, all that good shit. Make sure you go holler at Wilson down at Music City Autoplex. Great inventory of vehicles. If you can't make it down there to the lot, you can go to musiccityAutoplex.com. You can give them a call at 844-543-0108. So, fellas, and shout out to Yuri watching tonight. Shout out to everybody watching tonight. But I saw a comment from Yuri earlier that I wanted to get to, and it's actually one of our topics for the night, man, because he pretty much said that the Titans' problem is organizational. So I'm going to start this off with you, Sean. Are the Titans' problems bigger than the product on the field?
I think it's a tough question. I'm not ready to go there just yet, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When we fired Vrabel, I was in that camp where I think it was a little premature. I think he deserved one more season with a better team around him. But I like the Callahan hire. I like that we were trying to go in a modern approach. So with Amy, I mean, this new stadium is gonna hang bigger than a lot of people think. Amy's gonna want a winning football team out there. When you don't want to see a losing football team when you move into that new stadium. So these next couple of years, in my opinion, are the biggest in the history of the Titans when it comes to how they need to build this roster for this new stadium, because this new stadium that they're building in Nashville is going to be like one of the premier spots in the NFL. Nashville is a growing city, and they need a good football team. And is it organizational? Maybe, but I think it's way too early to tell that.
RJ, how you feel about it, man? Is the Titans' problem bigger than the product on the field?
I feel like we just need a face for this, because like he was speaking on a new stadium. We don't have a face for this new stadium. We don't have a Derrick Henry that, you know what I'm saying, that the whole league knows that is the face of the Tennessee Titans. We need to get that. We don't have a guy that people that we all believe in, that everybody's getting jerseys for. Because if you were to buy a jersey, who are you buying a jersey for right now?
Bro, that's a good
Be real.
Simmons may be the only guy.
Not even Simmons.
That's probably the only guy, and he on defense.
Yeah.
You're not getting a DeAndre Hopkins jersey. He may not be here next year. You're not getting a Ridley jersey. Ridley is, you know what I'm saying, he's 29 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? He only got a little bit left in the league. We don't have a young superstar or a young guy that we know can become a superstar, man. And I feel like, man, it's time for us to find us a franchise star, man, and we just don't have one. That's why I'm saying let's suck, because we can have a chance to pick a franchise star that can change this, you know what I'm saying? They can change this franchise, bro. We don't have that. And it's though as hell not about to be Will Levis. I'm you know that for sure.
Look, I hear you. I know y'all make sense. Just tank, but I'm coming. I'm just coming, kicking and screaming. All right, y'all's dragging me along. I'm here with it, but I'm kicking and screaming a little bit because it's just to tune in each week, not only just as a fan, like to see that product on the field and then lose, showing up every Sunday, knowing that it's going to be a loss and we're not going to be a good product on the field. Then to have to cover this too and then come and talk about it.
Sucks, bro.
It's atrocious. It sucks. So I don't like that's where I'm kind of concerned here. I'm wondering if, and not like lose in a big way, but I'm not wondering if Callahan's not starting to lose the locker room a little bit. Not like lose it as in like Vrabel and he'll never get it back, but as far as like lose it this season, like how many times is Will Levis going to keep doing this, and we're going to keep him out there? If we keep him out all year, other players are like, man, fuck this. He's over here doing this shit. I ain't about to do this. I'm going to make sure I'm going to play. I'm going to do my job, and then I'm going to try to make sure I don't get injured, but I'm not going to go out of my way to make a play. If the play comes to me, I'll be there. But if it don't, and that's what you started to see. So at what point is Will Levis playing so bad and we're not making a change there, but we're making changes everywhere else and everybody else is getting moved around, that it starts affecting the morale in the locker room, because the performance on the field is getting worse by week. It's not getting better. It was just special teams and Will Levis. Then just special teams, Will Levis, the defense kind of gave up. Now it's fucking everything, bro. We couldn't do nothing right on Sunday. So how do you start fixing shit when you just bought this fixer-upper house that you thought was a fixer-upper, but now it needs to be plowed down and rebuilt after you've already put on new siding and roofing and invested some building this, bro? I don't know how much you can actually let Will Levis go out here and play without it affecting the morale and being a detriment to the locker room.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty crazy. To me, I'm not going to sit up here and say that it's an organizational problem right now at this moment, because regardless of how anybody feels about Mike Vrabel, he needed to be fired. I mean, shoot, just look at what he done in the last 2 seasons. And then he didn't want to change anything. Let's just keep it real. If Mike Vrabel was coaching his team right now, we still have Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. We'll still be running Derrick Henry into a brick wall. NWI will be a wide receiver number 2. And Traylon Burks will probably be a wide receiver number 3 with a bunch of no names that we've never seen before that probably don't even have any business on the football team outside of blocking for Derrick Henry running into a brick wall.
I think that's an unfair assessment, or that is an assessment that actually says a lot about Ryan Carthon. Because if you're in a situation that if you think if Vrabel being the coach next year, Rand wouldn't still go out and do some of these same moves and make moves, makes me feel like that's a Wesley Woodard situation where I don't want to win him a Super Bowl because his ego is going to get too big. Regardless of what the coach says, at the end of the day, the GM's job is to go shop, go get the groceries. The coach's job is to cook the meal. So I don't give a damn if you like this guy or don't like this guy. Honestly, don't give a damn. I'm getting the groceries. I'm going to go get the groceries I want, because if the product on the field is ass, at least I can tell the owner I was competent and gave you a good enough team to go out there and perform. So I don't think, and I do think, or actually I do think if Vrabel was here, some of the shit you wouldn't be seeing. That block punt on Stonehouse.
I was going to say, I'm saying.
Would have been fucking cut. These penalties by Simmons, he would have been on it. Sometimes you need somebody in the room to get on people's ass. Go ahead, Sean.
If Vrabel was coaching this team, we're not 0-3. I'm telling you that right now. If Vrabel was coaching, I think we're not 0-3 if Vrabel's coaching this football team, in my opinion.
1 and 2.
He's still on the job training right now. That coach is still, you could tell he's still on the job. He tried to trust his quarterback in the first game, man, a little too much, and we lost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Second game, you know what I'm saying? We trusted Will Levis in the red zone. He did some dumb shit, bro, and we lost, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still a big believer in Callahan. I still think Callahan can be a really good coach. Yeah, so
I think he's a good coach. He's just still learning. You know what I'm saying? His dad is there too.
So shout out to Will Levis right off. But let's talk about this. The play calling. I mean, I think I mentioned this earlier or whatnot. I see some people have a problem with Callahan's play calling. I mean, how do you expect this man to call plays when either Will Levis is turning the ball over or the offensive line is just getting murdered? I mean, at some point, the players are going to have to go out there and execute what the coach is calling.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, we can't criticize the play call. It's kind of like for Brian Callahan, for me this year on play calling is like watching Will Levis last year. It's hard to evaluate him when he's behind this horrible offensive line and no weapons. It's hard to evaluate Brian Callahan's play calling when Will Levis puts the ball in jeopardy so damn much. Like, what do you consider, like, keep on calling? And everybody's like, well, we're running right too much. Like, he does make some adjustments in games. They just don't fucking work. They would try to run this way, try to run this screen. Everything just gets shut down. And I don't think it's play calling. I just think it's executing. Dudes are looking defeated on this field.
Exactly, man. Sean, what do you think about it, man? You got a problem with play calling? Do you think the players need to execute the play calls better?
I just don't think Brian Callahan has any trust in his quarterback. I think that's just the play calling right now. I mean, Brian Callahan's never called plays in the NFL. He didn't call them with the Bengals. Zach Taylor did, so he's still learning. I mean, this is just – I think a lot of Titans fans had their expectations way too high for this season. We had an unproven quarterback. We had a bunch of new players. We had a brand-new offensive line. We had a brand-new defensive coordinator, brand-new head coach, brand-new offensive coordinator, brand-new offensive line coach, a head coach who's never called plays. It's going to take some time, but – I also see where I didn't think it'd be like this. I didn't think that we would lose games like this where Will Levis has 8 turnovers in 3 games. I didn't think that would happen. But, I mean, I just think the players aren't executing. If you think Nicholas Petit-Frere is executing, I don't know what you're watching. If you think Will Levis is not making boneheaded decisions, I don't know what you're watching. Traylon Burks isn't executing. DeAndre Hopkins played well yesterday when he came back. Calvin Ridley was a no-show yesterday. Don't really blame him for that, though. Jair Alexander is one of the best corners in the NFL. So I think it's a mix of both, but this offense is just incompetent right now.
Yeah, I'm at the point, man. Like I said, I want to just suck train, man. I'm sorry, bro. We need a franchise player, bro. Maybe if it's at quarterback, I'll take it. If it's at running back, I'll take it. We need somebody we can put the team on his back with, man. And I just don't think we got that in this offense, man. At least on offense, we ain't got it on the offense, man. The defense is perfectly fine. If we can just, I wish we could just. I hate that we're having a bad season because it's gonna be hard to keep some of these players. But at the same time, man, we need a franchise guy on offense, man. At least at quarterback, man. If we can get in one at quarterback, my goodness, you know what I'm saying? We need one at quarterback, bro. Because right now, man, this what I'm looking at. It ain't it. It ain't it at all. You know,
So last question of the night, fellas. In your opinion, is this season a wash?
For me, it is at this point because like I've lost faith, and with each week I'm losing more and more faith, and I'm sitting here and beg them to give me more, like prove me wrong. And it's getting worse and worse. And even as this week, I was like, Brian, come up to the podium, give us fans some hope. And all he got is, I don't know, but something has to change. That's type of shit I expect to hear from a player at the podium, not the head coach. Not like, we didn't play good today, but we're going to get back in here. We'll figure out something has to change. That shit you hear from the starting QB when shit like we just lost a game that's close, not the head coach that has 3 weeks that is literally falling apart in your hands. So for me, I don't know. I need to see this is pivotal moments for me to see Brian Callahan as a coach. If he's going to be the coach and the alpha in the room that you need him to be as a head coach, like you don't overstep boundaries, but this is a time where we need you to be like, hey, pull your heads out your fucking ass and play the ball we know that you're capable of playing, because there's a lot of things that's just piss poor effort. It's not even just like a lot of those sacks we got yesterday, because we had 8 sacks, 7 came in the second half. A lot of those aren't even stunts and schemes and blitzes. They're just full on rushes and they just beat their guys. They over bully them. So until this team can show me they're a competent NFL team, I have no confidence that we're going to be winning. I don't know when we're going to win. So for me, yeah, we're washed right now. The season's washed.
RJ, I know you think it's a wash. You've been saying it all show long, man. We need to look at quarterbacks and all that shit.
Yeah, you got to, man. I got to put it in y'all head, man. Like, at least we not the Jags right now. They getting beat 34-3 at halftime.
And they always beat the Bills. That's what's crazy.
It looks like the Bengals are on the way to 0-3 as well. So we ain't the only team that's just terrible,
Man, I hate saying that. I don't mean to cut you off, but I hate saying that shit. I gotta be real. I hate hearing that shit. Just because other teams are doing this shit doesn't make it right.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is too, hey, everybody thought Carolina benching Bryce Young was the wrong decision. And then you let Andy Dalton come out here, 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards, and score over 30 fucking points. Bruh, it's hard, bro. I get y'all. I'm coming. Y'all's dragging me kicking and screaming for the tank shit. But there's moments like that. It's like, I want to be a fan. I want to win. I want to see some good stuff. Bro, this is going to be a long-ass season. It's going to fucking suck.
Man, I hope like hell, and before I toss it to you, Sean, man, ask you, do you think this season is a wash? I hope like hell we start to click on Monday Night Football, because honest to God truth, I don't want to have to go spend a high-ass draft pick on a quarterback. I really want Will Levis to get this shit back on track and show some real progression, but from what I've saw in 3 weeks, looks like this guy isn't going to be the guy. So I have to start mentally preparing myself to root for another quarterback. Sean, do you think this season is a wash?
Not yet, but Monday Night Football, Titans Dolphins next week. If the Titans lose that game, then I'm ready to do some mock drafts.
Oh my God.
I already started, bro.
I know. I was about to say, I was looking this Saturday. I was already scouting, bro.
I think the Jaguar fan gonna be right behind us looking at mock draft.
Man, them motherfuckers gonna be at the bar drinking. I don't give a damn. Hell, they'll root for any motherfucker to get drafted.
Bro, I can't believe it, bro. And the Jags are done, bro. They can't move out Trevor Lawrence. They just paid him all that money.
They gonna have to fire Doug.
At least we're not in that situation.
I know
Jefferson
it's
has been
34-3 at halftime, bro. That's a college football game right there. Like,
Bro, I don't know. I don't want to say too much because it might be us this season at some point. I don't want to clown them too much. The words might come back to bite me.
yeah, they're gonna be tanking with us, bro. Honestly, we're gonna see who's gonna be the worst team in the division, the Jags or the damn Titans.
Bro, all this hype this season, and one of the comments first came up too is like, this intro is too hard for the Titans to be out here fucking it up too, bro. Like, we had so much, bro. We had merch ready to fucking drop for this year. That shit ain't never coming the fuck out now.
Yeah, we paying the bill with Super Chat.
I worked so hard on those fucking designs, and there's four designs. They're never coming out. They're never gonna come out now, bro. This fucking sucks.
Man, it's ridiculous. Hey, shout out to Buddha watching tonight, man. Shout out to everybody watching tonight. Buddha says 11 carries, 33 yards. This ain't Titans football. Maybe we need to put the training wheels back on the offense. Hell, the training wheel been on the offense, goddamn. But even with the training wheels on, the offensive line or Will Levis, they just keep finding ways to fall off the bike.
This is such a tough episode to talk about this team, bro. If y'all was at the game, bro, you would see why I'm the way I am. That shit was horrible, bro. From the start of the game to the end, I did not enjoy that experience, bro. What I saw in the stadium, bro. It just hurt my pride as a Titans fan, bro. It's like, damn, bro.
Bro, it as bad as it was there in person, bro. Watching the game here, those announcers was taking their jabs at Will Levis all game, bro. Look, he take a sack and he didn't fumble. Hey, look, he did it. Kept it close to his body. No hands on the ball. He took a sack, bro. They was roasting this dude, and it's like, bro, it's not great when you're literally become the laughing stock on announcers, on big media. Every fucking week, it's a new Will Levis goddamn meme in NFL world.
Yeah,
it's rough right now, bro. It's
sad, bro. Hard. That was so sad, bro. It really was just the Packers taking over our stadium. It was a Packer game, bro.
Yeah.
It was Packers South, bro. That's exactly what that was, bro. I've never seen a stadium look like that, bro. And we played the Packers before. I was going to the game when Brett Favre was playing, and they wasn't doing that, bro. Like that.
How far is that trip? Like, is it not too far? Like like Ohio one? Like, how far is Green Bay from Nashville?
Wisconsin to Nashville.
It's over 10 plus hours. I know that.
12, 15 hours.
I'm about to look. I'm finna type it in right now because Green Bay.
Cincy fan said what? It was like
10 hours. 10 hours and 14 minutes.
So they bro, Green Bay travels, and that's a travel. That's not like
I never realized it wasn't that. It was only
hell. You gotta think about it. Nashville, man, it's a transplant city. So shit, who's to say? God dang it. That motherfucker wasn't flooded with Nashville Packers fans. Now, granted, they do travel.
Yeah.
But you got to think about Nashville, too. Before the Titans, you had a bunch of Steelers fans, Colts fans, Cowboy fans, 49ers fans, Raiders fans, and then you got all the new-ass people moving in here. You got Bills fans coming in here. You got Chiefs fans popping up. You got Bengals fans popping up in this motherfucker. I mean, it's all bad. And before we end this show, I just want to say this about, the whole stadium being filled full of opposing fans. The Rams just won the Super Bowl like 2 or 3 years ago. And you saw what it looked like with the 49ers fans in there yesterday. So even if the Titans get their shit together at some fucking point, I don't know when they're going to get it together. Hell, I hope it's next week. And if they don't get it together next week, we're going to have a eulogy for the Titans. But look, this thing isn't going to end with the opposing fans. All we can do is put the best product we can on this field, kick their motherfucking ass, and watch all of them walk up out of Nissan Stadium looking stupid.
We can't do that, bro. That's the problem.
All we can hope
we need to do it, bro.
That's all we can hope.
People wouldn't come to Nashville to go watch.
But I tell you, it ain't no other feeling like seeing them motherfuckers walk in that stadium all high and mighty like they finna get a win, and then they walk out of it. They walk out of that motherfucker all lone faced and shit. I saw it with the Bengals fans last year. They came walking in like they just knew they had them a dub. We beat their ass, god dang it. You didn't hear none of that who they shit.
Yeah, it's always good, man. Like when we played the Bills on that Monday night, bro, and we won that game, bro. And I tell you, bro, I never seen so many hurt Bill fans, and we screaming, tighten up, all up and down the stadium because the whole world doubted us that day, bro. And we came out with a W. You know what I'm saying? And all we heard was tight. That's all I heard. We was walking down a little ramp or whatever. Every stop, man, they was like, tighten up. Everybody, yeah, tighten up. Did you get freaking Bills fans looking sad, bro? They was like, man. I was like, yeah, we told you, bro. We told you we was nice. Like,
yeah.
That was that 2021, 2022? Yeah. Was that year? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to bring that year up, man. I know that's a sad year.
Monday Night Football, yeah, man. We really kicked ass back then. It's sad we got to talk about this shit to try to cope with all the foolishness going on right now. But hey, that's what us Titan fans do, man. We cope all the time.
Bro, we didn't talk so much shit this offseason. I know me and RJ has wrote so many checks this offseason and faced this fucking team. Bro, like that's some of the devastating part too. Is like we've been trying to put this production together, trying to get stuff ahead for the season, and the season comes out this and it's like all that work was for fucking nothing. Everything we was trying to be and supportive as a fan was for nothing. Now we just got to sit here and be like, I can't even talk shit. I can't do nothing. Just sit here and fucking sit in the sorrows, bro. It's a fucking rough season. And I just need a win. I don't see us going out there getting Miami win, but damn it, can we at least beat AR5 and the Colts after the bye? Can we please at least turn this shit around after the bye, please?
Hopeless so, but hey, we will most definitely see. Sean, appreciate you joining us tonight again, homeboy. Tell the people where they can find you.
Yep, sharpsports.com, website, articles every week, at sharpsports_NFL on Twitter. And then I also write for Sporting News, Tennessee Titans content over there. And then if you care about the Las Vegas Raiders, you can also check some of those stuff out too. But yeah.
Yeah, well, at least we went 3-0 in the preseason.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about it.
See, that's what we messed up, bro.
I don't even want to talk about it. God dang it, I need some drink in my cup off that right there. My cup here, somebody pour me up, god dang it. And I can't. I don't even want to go back down that road right there, man. Hey, Firestone, you got anything you want to say before we ride out?
Give me hope. Something Titans, just something, please. Let's get something out here this week. Just please. I gotta show up on the show Friday in a baby outfit. Y'all make sure to tune into this shit. This is a bad week for me, bro. OU loses, Titans loses. I gotta wear a baby outfit on a tune in Friday. That's all I got to say. Damn it.
I just want to dump my head into a whole goddamn bucket of Hennessy right now. That's how bad it is. RJ, you got anything you want to say before we go?
I think we're gonna beat Miami, dude. They got a third string quarterback, bro. We gonna beat them, bro. We gonna beat them. Forget that, bro. We not losing, bro. We not losing, bro. The third string quarterback. Bro. He ain't Malik Willis.
I told you, if we lose on Monday Night Football, we reading the Titans a eulogy. That's just what it is.
How do I say goodbye?
Bro, if we lose Monday, I need like a button here. So when the show starts, I can just hit the panic button. Lights can go off and the alarms can ring and everybody can sit here and we can have us a good little therapy session over the panic.
I'm going to need some good old Tony Montana if the Titans lose Monday, man. Bro,
I'm going to be on here with a bottle of tequila.
Me too, bro. That's what I was about to say. It's going to be a drinking episode. Damn it. Y'all better be ready.
Honestly, I don't know if we're going to win Monday because Miami got Tyler Huntley. We cannot contain running quarterbacks, and I don't know.
And them wide receivers ain't with nowhere.
And they want revenge for last year too. They should have beat us last. Like we had this first 4 weeks was a bunch of revenge games for us, and we have not won the revenge battle. I don't see it Monday, bro. I just don't.
We ain't got no get back. But hey, thank y'all for watching tonight, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, blah, blah. All that good shit. Make sure you go holler at Wilson down in Music City Autoplex, man. He got some fly-ass vehicles down there, man. So go holler at him. Music City Autoplex. If you can't make it down there to the lot, you can go on musiccityAutoplex.com. Firestone, what we got?
My bad. I wanted to add this in there, and I forgot about later on the show. Realize they did all 3 of our keys to victory this week and still lost the fucking game, bro. They did all 3 of our keys to victories and lost. What the fuck, bro?
It's gonna be all right, man. I know you think about that baby outfit right now, man. It's gonna be all right, man. We're gonna have you some bottles ready and everything, man.
I had to ride the Mickey Mouse, bro, so don't feel bad.
Man. At least RJ ain't got to worry about his dad buzzing room. What?
So that man Corey said he said biggest game of the year. He said go Dogs. So who y'all got? Alabama or Georgia, man?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna rock with Georgia. I ain't gonna give it to Alabama right now. I'm gonna rock with Georgia, man. I say Georgia pull out. They pull out a tough
one. I say Georgia.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to be that one. As much as I freaking can't stand them, bro, I'm gonna pull out, bro. I pull it out, bro. They always do, bro.
I have more faith, but it's a new coaching era in Alabama, so we're going to see how this turns out. I have more faith in the Georgia's coach than I do in Alabama's right now. Alabama's coach is still proving it to me. Yeah, that system.
Oh man,
you don't just get that because it's a new coach.
Look at the shot. Can we put that comment up there?
Oh my God!
I don't even want to do it.
That's crazy.
Go ahead. I think we're good. We're out. We're all right.
Yeah, man.
This man did it wild, bro. Did you see his son drop a diss song, bro, to the fans, bro?
No,
hey, he said, I dare y'all to say no Diddy. Well, we've been sitting here saying it for the past 2 months. No Diddy. We don't care.
Hey, what you saying?
I'm at the point it is what it is. Whatever I say, I freaking said it, man. You take it however you want to. But hey, man, let's go ahead.
Beat the Commanders, dog. They look like a good team.
Man, look, man.
They got one quarterback, bro. They whole team look different, bro.
Hey, before we get up out of here, though, man, let's go ahead and do it just for shits and giggles. Give your prediction for the Titans to end the year.
Oh, fuck.
How many wins?
Yeah, because I'm already fucking wrong. What I had. I was too hyped up. I'm one of those fans Charm was talking about.
And y'all in the chat, tell me what y'all record is for the Titans to end the season right now. We just doing this for shits and giggles. I'm gonna go ahead and give you mine. God dang it, we gonna fuck around and be 4 and what? What's the number? 4 and 13 or some shit? Yeah, we're gonna be 4 and 13.
Shit.
I'm gonna say 5 and 12. I think they can get 5 wins.
Bro, don't forget, I started this year off saying we was gonna get 11, 12 wins. Let's not forget that how fucking wrong I was about that.
Man.
We are not going 9-8. Whoever said that in the comments.
They saying 8 and 8 in the comments.
Yeah, let's get to the comments, man. Ronnie said 2 and 15. Ooh, Lord.
I don't think. I mean, it's possible.
Corey said 6 and 10. Andre said 6 and 11. William said 1 and 16. Rashad said 5 and 12. Ronnie got a 5 and 12. Phil got a 5 and 12. Johnny got a 4 and 13. Lewis got a 9 and 8. Lord, I don't know whether I'd be happy or sad about 9 and 8. Angelica, which way you leaning? You leaning 8 and 9 or 9 and 8? 8 and 8 isn't a thing anymore, unfortunately. Yeah. If it was, god dang it, you already know. I would not rule it out with the Titans. The Titans got some kind of infatuation with 8 and 8 and 17. I don't know what it is with them. But top, go ahead.
I'm optimistic. and I'm trying to be very optimistic here, but after seeing the performance, bro, I'm 2-16, whatever the fuck it is now. 2-15. I'm looking at that schedule, like, bro, I thought the Commanders was gonna be a win, and I thought that was good. Looking at it's not, bro. I don't know where
they always play us tough.
Hey,
Bro,
man,
I think
Daniels is the freaking truth, bro. If y'all
the
didn't-
wins I think we have.
bro.
he's
I think we
balling.
beat New England.
He's freaking
I
balling.
think we beat New England. I think we
Okay.
can beat the Jags. I think we can beat the Jags once.
Okay, that's true.
I think
That's
we can beat. I think we can beat the Colts once.
I hope.
That's gonna be the hoodless goddamn game.
Yeah, I'm at
That's gonna be,
bro.
that's
We only
gonna
gonna
be
win for
between them two quarterbacks. That's something to be an 8 turnover game.
Monday night. I think. I mean, if we don't win Monday night,
Hey man,
I
Cam
think-
Ward, number one gonna be but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna draft Cam Ward. Warren Moon gonna be like, yeah, man, you can have my number, bro. We know you the chosen one for the franchise, man.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying, bro? And we gonna them, them number one jerseys gonna look hard in the Titan blues, bro. Them baby blue Titan
Ooh.
number one.
man, don't put that expectation on that man like that, because you know damn well if he come out there and they're not gonna let him do that for one. But let's just hypothetically say they allow him to have the number one if he get drafted by the Titans. You know damn well the OGs are gonna come for that man. The OGs is gonna be saying some crazy ass shit if he get out there and fuck this game up. He's no Warren Moon. Get him out of here. He's disrespecting our Oilers. Send him to the Texans.
Yeah, you'll have Texas fans more mad about it than Titan fans.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
disrespect.
road.
Warren
Hey,
Moon.
I don't want to go down the road. Hey, shout out to Milka, man.
Hey,
Tonight, man. But we gonna have to come show you some love, man. You
Yeah.
showing all this love to us, man. We gonna have to pay that back, man. But Josh said, for the sake of our mental health, let's do a basketball Colosseum podcast instead of the Titans. Talking Lakers for RJ and Grizzlies. John Morant MVP, man.
Hey man, y'all finna go off this year. Right?
You know,
I like what the Grizzlies building over there, man. They doing a good job, man.
So, Josh, we can't talk about my Thunder. We just gonna leave my Thunder out like this.
Yeah, man.
Hey, boy, the Thunder nice too, though.
They
Thunder.
playing on your
Ooh.
Firestone.
Hey, the Thunder
Thunder
nice,
might-
man. I just gotta get the playoffs.
Them Tennessee folks, they think how they didn't got to win against OSU. They think there ain't nothing in Oklahoma now.
Nah, bro, they gonna see. We gonna see.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all get another chance next year, bro. When y'all come to Neyland, bro. I'm expecting a way better game in Neyland, bro. Y'all gonna remember this L. Y'all gonna build up and know you gonna need an offense, bro. Before y'all play.
Yeah, Oklahoma, they got that defense, man.
That
most
defense
definitely
raw,
got
bro.
that. They
Y'all
just gotta
defense definitely raw.
get the offense together. Once they get the offense together, man, they gonna most definitely contend against any team in the SEC. But we gonna go ahead and let y'all get up out of here tonight, man.
I got one more thing.
Go ahead, Sean.
One more positive thing. I know Will Levis is bad. He's very bad. At least we did not pay Trevor Lawrence $255 million.
No, man, I gotta go watch Monday Night Football.
That
I
is
gotta go
a
watch Monday
positive.
Night Football. I love watching meltdowns, except for the Titans, man. But hey, man, thank y'all for joining us tonight, man. Y'all continue to have a great week.
My bad.
Oh, you trying to get me up out of here soon, man?
My finger slipped. My bad.
Oh man, 5 star. You trying to do it to us again, 5 star.
I'm fucking up. I'm out here with Levis in this podcast right now. My bad.
But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, y'all have a blessed week. Stay strong, man. Don't let the Titans spoil your joy and happiness, man. Tighten the fuck up.